Okay, that looks good. Okay, back in the saddle. Well, we're in the metro now, everybody. Welcome, members of the always growing VR horde. My name is Rex, this is Eyes on VR, and well... Oh! Is it really good to be back? Oh my goodness. First off, wow, there's an echo in here. Hopefully I will fix that in post. I'll do the best I can. Also, ignore this. It's just bleach. I was cleaning, you know. What do you want from me? So today we're here to talk about the alpha branch demo of Paradox of Hope. Paradox of Hope is kind of that sort of background VR game that we're starting to see come about that's based on the sort of Metro and Stalker type games. You know, you've got your Into the Radius, you've got your A Aerternos, but now Paradox of Hope is jumping in as well, and it is easily the most inspired by Metro, because even just going through the menu screen, oh, do you feel that Metro 2033, that last light atmosphere? Fantastic. Which makes this game a bit more unique because the other games seem to be kind of mixing both sort of Metro and Stalker, or more towards the Stalker end of things. So it's nice to see something that's purely, really heavily inspired by just the old Metro series of games. So, first up, thank you very much to the lone developer who's doing this all by themselves for letting me have access to the alpha branch of the game to play this. I really appreciate it because I love the Metro games a lot. And saying this was done by a lone developer is very interesting because the first character you meet, your sort of armory guy, your sort of mission giver in this alpha branch, is voiced, you know, perfectly in Russian, and it sounds like a voice actor. Okay. We're back.
Здорово.
Ага.
Это ты, значит, новый сталкер. Смотрю, совсем зеленый еще. Но это ладно. Всему обучим, все покажем. Звать меня Сергей Станислав.
It really gives that Metro game sort of, you know, feel, because that's exactly what they did. The whole of the Metro games were recorded completely in Russian for dialogue and then overdone by sort of American or whatever people do it in English. And it's a completely different game if you play the Metro games in Russian with subtitles or you have it dubbed. The characters sound very, very different, but that's a whole different argument. Go check out the look at the Metro 2033 Last Light games done by Reykjavik.
Don't get me wrong though, the game's original performances are far superior to the dub, even for those who are forced to read subtitles like me. Because while Russian and English are such different languages, the subtitles aren't exactly in sync with the character's speech, the actor's direction is good enough to carry you through that.
So there will be a full campaign story mode going on here. But in the alpha branch, I only had access to a mode called Raids. Now Raids, it looks like you sort of go out and you scavenge some stuff. You get given a mission of kind of what to collect while you're out in the world. You do that, come back, get rewarded for it, and you can upgrade in levels. You go up in like a rank, and also you can buy bigger, better weapons the more you rank up. So it gives you something to shoot for. Even in this alpha, there's some competitiveness to this, which is nice and something to shoot for. It's not just wander around and see what happens. Yes! It's happening! Eyes on VR, baby! Yes! So once you get given your mission by your mission giver / armory guy, you head out into the world, and I really enjoy how you get there. There's a nice little sort of sequence of scenes where you get into your car that's on the rails of the metro, and then you head out. There's a nice little cut of you sat in the car traveling through the dark dampness of the metro into the unknown, and then you stop off your car behind you and you start your raid or mission. But you can't talk about going out into the world of the irradiated metro without talking about weapons. So first off, you'll start with the classic that they always give you, the tiny itty bitty Makarov pistol. And I tell you, from the first time I started shooting this thing, it felt really good.
Shooting feels good. Look at that smoke that comes off the barrel. Ooh, that is nice.
I don't know whether it's sort of the drop in the gun compared to your controller, but for me it was very natural to just bring it up and fire. My first time on the shooting range was really nice. I'm just cracking out headshots, bang, 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 bang on the targets. The only thing that got me was reloading because I wasn't used to it yet. And this goes for all the guns. You know, I tried the AK as well, and there's other guns in the demo, but I'm not going to spoil them for you. But the AK felt just as good to use. Really nice, really comfortable, had a nice sense of weight and physics to it as well. It reacts with the environment. Absolutely fantastic. And obviously, this goes exactly across the Metro lines and Stalker as well, of upgrading your weapons with pieces from sights, flashlights, silencers, bayonets, all that kind of good stuff. And how you do that,
Oh, hey, buddy. Hey. Oh, can I like grab him? No. Okay. Can I feed him? Are we going Half-Life Alex here? Can I feed him? No. Okay, fine.
is you go into your little like bedroom, which is just like Artyom's bedroom when you wake up in one of the Metro games for the first time and begin. I think it's Metro 2033. You've got your whole room there. You can look around, play the guitar, and there is a guitar. But you've also got a workbench for your guns, so you can put them in a vise, and then when you want to work on them, you want to put new sights and attachments on them, you can do that from there as well. You can clean your weapons, maintaining them is a big part of it. And of course, I know what you're thinking, oh, this sounds just like Into the Radius, just like A Aerterno, you can do all of those things. And yeah, of course you can. These games are all based on the same sort of novelizations and video games as each other. There's gonna be crossover with what you can do and how you can do it.
Okay, need to heal. Well. It's Soviet Half-Life Alex. Now that is some real Metro stuff.
The weapons are going to be basically the same because they're in the same area of the country. You know, stuff like that is going to be based around Metros. It's going to be these survival skills, backpacks with little slots you can put all your stuff in, which you can in this one too, which was really nice because you can just drop things in over your shoulder as you play, which is really handy. You don't have to get it out every time. Love that. But like I said before, Paradox of Hope is definitely sticking closest to the Metro series of things. It's just that, like I said, in the menu, as soon as you hear the music, you're like, yeah, Metro all day long. For an Alpha Branch demo and a developer doing this all by themselves, I don't really have any complaints here. Yes, there were bugs, and yes, things were messed up. Of course it was. It's an alpha. That, you know, it's not even in beta. There's gonna be issues, but it's so great. Oh, I forgot to mention, you can do the whole cobweb burning thing.
Now, any Metro veteran will know that spiderwebs means lighter time. There you go.
Nothing screams Metro games more than burning cobwebs out of the way when you need to get somewhere. When it comes to firearms, everything's very realistic and exactly what you would expect from this kind of game. Not just from the customization, but you have to buy more magazines that you can refill so you can have more on your holster. Love the holster, by the way. Everything's right on your waist. It's not everything on your chest, so you're kind of like this when you're trying to grab things. It's just down here, big magazines, little magazines, very, very simple. But reloading them is the best thing ever. I mean, there was that one time though.
My pistol's very dirty. Now, does this just float in the air? Like, nope. No, my Mac! No!
But so far, the animation for Reloaded is great. You open the box, and that's the best one. You open the box of bullets, and it just opens nice and smooth, unfolds itself. It's glorious to look at.
I love that animation. Look at that. Ta-da! Ta-dum! Ta-da! Ta-dum. I like that a lot.
And you just place your magazine on it, and it will fill it up for you, and then it will just count down. Which is really good, because that way you can keep numbers in your head of what's going on. And I do love seeing those bullets fill up those magazines. Absolutely beautiful. There's only a little bit more to say about Paradox of Hope because there's not much I can explain and show you because it's still in alpha stages. I've shown you and talked about the most important things and hopefully enough for you to get excited and keep an eye on this game. There'll be a link to the Discord down in the description below as well. Join that to keep up to date with everything. There'll be a link to my Discord as well if you want to go to an empty room full of silence. What I will say is though, if this looks like this in alpha, it gives me such hope for VR in the future as a whole anyway. A lone developer can create such a thing with full physics weapons, all these different mechanics, things that beat out AAA shooters or AAA VR shooters at the moment. There's many things in this alpha that are better than a certain shooter out there that will remain nameless for many, many reasons. And that's great, because in the years to come, VR is going to explode. When teams of people start getting in on this together, there's no telling what could happen. Anyway, that's pretty much it for the video. I told you the channel wasn't dead. I will bring out videos whenever I can. Real life is just insane at the moment. That's why I'm in this new echoey, massive space that you can't see behind the camera. I'm doing everything I can to get more videos back on the channel, but I will always keep just dropping random videos like this because I like making them. And one day I will be back at full steam on the channel where we'll get a video out every week or every 2 weeks. Anyway, that's it. My name is Rex. This is Eyes on VR. Thanks so much for watching. This is a channel where I talk games big and small, and I'm not afraid to tell you when a game is absolutely trash. You know what's a trash game? Medal of Honor Above and Beyond. You know what's also kind of trash? Pavlov's a bit trashy. For guns? Maybe I'll save that for another video. Anyway, love VR. Thank you very much for watching. Welcome to the channel if you're new. I will see you next time. Whenever that is. Do you think I could edit this out somehow? Maybe, oh, that's almost on my nip. I better not do that.